What is going on, everybody? I'm Howard Bender. It's NFL Week 15, first week of the playoffs for some, last week of the regular season for others. We got to get our start sits in right now. Who to play and who not to play. So let's go on with my starts to begin with here. And here you go. How about Aaron Rodgers? If you're looking for a deep dive at quarterback here, Aaron Rodgers, the dude is a stat patter. He's going up against the Jacksonville Jaguars, who rank in the bottom three of almost every defensive metric against the pass. And you know that he's playing for a job for next year. So he's got his weapons. He's got his Devontae Adams, his Garrett Wilson, his Allen Lazard. Aaron Rodgers, get him into your lineups for this week. At the running back position, I'm loving on Brian Robinson Jr. The Saints run defense, it is a run funnel defense overall. So I'm definitely looking at Brian Robinson getting a lot of action here today coming off of the bye week. I'm also starting Tony Pollard. He was questionable coming into the game here, but he is expected to play according to Adam Schefter, and he's only 63 yards away from a 1,000-yard rushing season. At wide receiver, I also want to stay with the Titans here. I'm going with Calvin Ridley. Brian Callahan, the head coach of the Tennessee Titans. I know it's a little nerve-wracking here with Will Levis being so bad, but Brian Callahan came from Cincinnati. He knows Lou Anarumo. He knows this Cincinnati secondary, and I think he finds places for Calvin Ridley to absolutely thrive. At the tight end position, give me Stone Cold Smart from the Los Angeles Chargers. Listen, Stone Smart, he's a huge paydown in DFS. He's a great play in season long as well. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they rank 27th in DVOA against the tight end. They're giving up the 6th most fantasy points per game to the position. Whether Ladd McConkey's in or not, Stone Smart gonna see the targets. Players who I'm thinking about sitting today, not thinking about, probably sitting. Patrick Mahomes. A lot of rain expected in this game here against the Cleveland Browns. I think it's going to be sloppy. I think it's going to have to shorten up that passing game. And while that might not affect, Mahomes too much, the Chiefs just have not been a good, strong team right now. They have not been. They haven't scored 30 points in a game at all this season. That's a rarity. So if you have a better pivot over at the quarterback position, you might want to look into sitting Patrick Mahomes. I'm also sitting Breece Hall. I know that we got word that he is expected to play from Adam Schefter, but Rich Simony from from ESPN, who also happens to have been a beat writer for the New York Jets for years and years and years. I used to read him at New York Newsday. He says that even if Breece Hall does play, he's probably going to be limited, which means we will see Braylon Allen and we will see some Isaiah Davis in there. And again, like I said, Aaron Rodgers needs to pad his stats against the Jags. So I'm sitting Breece Hall. Marvin Harrison Jr., I'm finding all sorts of pivots away from him. He's going up against Christian Gonzalez of the New England Patriots. He's not going to be blanketed by Gonzalez the entire time, but he's going to play against him more often than not. In the last 5 out of the last 6 games, Christian Gonzalez has held opposing wide receivers to 55 yards or fewer. Guys like Tyreek Hill against Christian Gonzalez. The only one who bested him was Puka Nacua. And I'm sorry, but Marvin Harrison Jr. is no Puka Nacua. And then finally at the tight end position here, I'm definitely sitting David Njoku, whether he plays or not. Like I said, rain in that game, hamstring issues, soft tissue problems galore. So I'm not interested in David Njoku. And I'm also going to sit Juwan Johnson. Foster Moreau likely to see a few extra targets here. Juwan Johnson been hampered by a foot issue. So even if he does play, I'm getting him out. Again, check out everything we have over at rtsports.com, including the Beat Howard Bender DFS contest. $3 GPP entry. Get in while you can right now. Sign up at rtsports.com/Bender. NFL Week 15, baby. Go get them. Good luck to you all.